In order to be as productive as possible with your iPad, there are actually a couple of tricks you can do with gestures that allow you to do a split view or a slide over of an app. And I'm going to demonstrate those in this video to show you how you might use these. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to open up Safari, which is my internet browser. So here I'm in class and I'm working with students on just looking at this website. Maybe we're reading an article on here. But what I'd really like to do is I would like to set a timer for them to do a quick activity. I can actually do this without leaving this page, which is very helpful. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a very gentle swipe up from the bottom. Not a long swipe. I'm only going to swipe my finger about this far up. Okay? All that's going to do is show my dock. Now, in order to use slide over or split view, the app you want does have to be in your dock so you can access it. For this one, I want to use my clock, which was right here. It went away when I clicked my assistive touch. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click and hold on the clock, and I'm gonna drag the clock out of the dock. Click and hold and drag. You can see I get this kind of elongated view here. All I'm gonna do is let go. Now I have my clock over top of my Safari window, so I could very quickly set a timer right here. Okay. One of the nice things too is if I grab, I can actually slide it over to the other side, and all I'm doing is clicking and sliding. If I grab my assistive touch, I'm going to show you this little handle up top here. This little handle allows you to do a couple different things. I can slide it back over here, and I can actually slide this app away off my iPad, and all I did was just sliding off to the side. If I bring my finger back up here and I slide in, you'll notice the app comes right back in, and I can check where my timer's at. So I can start a timer right here. If I slide it away and then bring it back, you'll see my timer still continuing. So I always have that ready to go. I'm going to hit done. Now, this is called slide over. So I'm on top of whatever I'm using. One of the other cool features is to use something called split view. And to demonstrate that, I'll actually use a different app. So what I'm going to do is we're still in Safari, we're looking at this article, but maybe I have a picture that I want to reference that I took a while ago. I'm going to go ahead and swipe up. I'm going to grab my Photos app, which is right next to the clock, the little colorful flower looking one. I'm going to do the exact same motion. I'm going to pull Photos up till I get the elongated icon and let go. Now I'm going to do one more thing though. I'm going to grab my assistive touch so you can see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this little handle and I'm actually going to pull up on it. So let's slide it back over. I'm going to grab the handle and I'm going to pull up. Now if you guys can see that motion right there, what it does is when I let go now, I actually have two apps running on my iPad. And by clicking this handle in the middle, I can resize them however I like. So these are actually two functioning applications. So as you can see, I can scroll in Safari. I can come over here and look at this article, and I can actually scroll in my photo library as well, and maybe I wanted to see this little robot that I drew on here as well. So now I'm using two apps at once. If I want to get out of this view, I can simply grab my handle up here, and I can drag down and it brings it back to a slide over view, and now I can get rid of that app completely, and I can press my home button to go home. So hopefully a split view and slide over are something you can utilize in your class to just be very quick with certain apps. Practice it a few times, and remember, if you want to use either one of those features, the app you want to use has to be in your dock. So it has to be down here in your dock somewhere. I will tell you, not all apps support this. So typically the Apple apps do support it. And I've also noticed a lot of the Google apps, like you can do a slide over with Gmail. But some apps will not support it yet. So they have to support it for it to work. So if one app you find isn't working, it's not your fault. The app probably doesn't support it.